Hi everybody, it's Kim here. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today with a thread up 15-piece jewelry. Used to be a box, now they send it in a bag. It looks like this. If you're not familiar with ThredUp and the rescue boxes that they have, the jewelry ones are particularly hard to get. They have been restocking a lot less frequently, and with, it seems like things are going much faster than they used to. So I saw these one morning and I bought two because, generally speaking, you cannot wait for these to go on sale. If you see them, you have to buy them. You just have to take the risk. Now they do cost $60, and you get 15 pieces. And when you add in, for me, the tax and the shipping, it came to $73.59, which comes out to like $4.91 per item. So that's a little high for jewelry. It's not if you get branded, really sellable pieces, but if you get unbranded things that just really, so you're hoping with these bags that you're going to get one or two pieces that really are spectacular, and you can get some amazing pieces. I have seen people get branded items that are worth a ton of money. I've seen people get gold and sterling. So you never know what you're going to get. You are supposed to be getting more, better quality pieces that are in, good shape, not broken. They have another jewelry bag that is by the pounds. I can't remember how many pounds it is, but it is all, it can include all the broken stuff in that, but you can also find some really good pieces. I never see that one go up. Never. So anyway, here is the bag. I actually bought two. I got them at the same time. This one is much smaller, but it's heavier. The other one was probably another, a couple, maybe 2-3 inches wider, but it was lighter. So I have no idea. So we're going to go with this one first. I'm just cutting it open now. And then I'm just going to pull out what's inside because it is all bubble wrapped. And then get rid of this bag. And then I do have my invoice. I saw someone that's like, why do you even look at it? You know what it is? I don't know, but I do. I do. Okay, so when I take it out of the bag, this is what I see. It is all bubble wrapped, and then we have a bag. I see a bracelet. I see some necklaces. I see some stone. I see Betsy Johnson on the card. I'm already happy. Okay, so we got a lot to look at in here. I do want to tell you one thing before we get started. I have been doing these unboxings for a long time, and I don't have like a rating system. I was like, I need a rating system. So because I'm me, it had to be kind of cute, but also kind of weird. Here we are. I've showed it to some of my friends. I've gotten very mixed reviews. I would love to hear what you think about my rating system in the comments. You're going to say, put it back in the closet. But anyway, here we go. Here's my rating system. It is based on an animal system. So the very highest, the absolute amazing, I can't even believe this box was this good, I'll probably never see a box like this again, would be a unicorn. And yes, they do have corresponding hats. So I can tell you at the end what it is with my hat. I know, weird, but cute. Come on, cute. Okay, next would be the flamingo. Because, flamingos are great. I love flamingos. So this is a really good box. I'm like super happy with this box. Flamingo. I'm a little afraid because it's reversible and the inside navy blue was like coming off on the paper. Like this is gonna dye me blue. So flamingo. Let me tell you, finding hats for all of this was quite the adventure. Next would be a box that was kind of just bread and butter. I know I'm gonna make my money back. There will probably be profit, but it's just kind of bread and butter. There wasn't really anything exciting, anything, super valuable, or any brands that were super exciting or anything like that. And it would be the little squirrel. How cute. I love squirrels. I do. I love them. But they're everywhere. Bread and butter. I thought the squirrel was perfect. Now, there was a lot of debate about the bottom. Because we're going straight from bread and butter to the oh my gosh, this is the worst ever, please. I never want to see this again. I couldn't do an animal. Rat was suggested, but I know this is controversial, but I think rats are really cute. So we went with a bug. I was looking for a cockroach everywhere. I was looking for a mosquito or a cockroach, and the best I could find was a mosquito, but we're pretending like it's a cockroach. Whoop, which way? Okay, yeah. So the cockroach. I don't want to wear the cockroach. I really don't. So please, please, let this... I already saw the Betsy Johnson earrings, so we are cockroach safe today. All right, let's get started. I'm going to do what a lot of people do, and I'm just going to count the first time. We have 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5. We have 6. We have 7. We have 8. Oh, we have 9. We have 10. We have 11. 12. 13. 14. And we will start with number 15 because this is a big old chunky piece. Okay, so we have a total of 15 pieces. I have seen some people get extra pieces. I have never gotten an extra piece. I've only always gotten 15. All right, guys, here's our first necklace. Look at this. It is on kind of like a corded, like a ribbony kind of corded string. It has got a lobster clasp, and then it is all of these wooden beads. And then these are like ceramic beads. So we've got a cross of, this looks like maybe brass that's hammered. So we've kind of got a cross between wooden beads, like ceramic beads, and also some brass possibly. So this is, wow, look at this. Hold it up a little high. This is a statement piece if I've ever seen it. This is very maximalist. I'm, you know what? I am going to list this. I'm going to Google Lens it, and then I'm going to list it because who knows? It's interesting and different. Okay, so we're going to start that way. I just realized that I did forget to bring my microscope over, so I may have to pause so that I can get my, I bought a, not microscope, I bought a little magnifying glass so that I could read the maker marks because I am so blind. Okay, these are very interesting. These are very cute. I like these. Okay, I don't see any kind of marking on them. It is a pair of earrings. These are very cute. Okay, so you have this little blue faceted crystal there. And it's kind of hanging down in this kind of almost like a geometric. You got a half circle and then this little piece up here. And it's just very interesting. I'm not quite sure how you wear them. I'm trying to figure out how you put them on. Oh, okay. You know what? This makes so much more sense. They go like this, guys. Look. Imagine how well things work when you hold them the right way. So it opens here, and you put it on like that. Isn't that, those are so cute. Oh, I really like those. Okay, so we have a pair of earrings. It does look like the metal is a little bit hammered here on the side. They look like they're in really good shape. Okay, I'm calling those a win as well. I really like those. I'm going to put these things back in their little baggies just to keep them a little safe. You know what? I may end up listing those, or, you know, my plans for the jewelry that I'm sourcing, I just love doing jewelry unboxings, and I love keeping some of it. So my plans are to either list things independently as single pieces, or list them in groups. Like if I have a bunch of brooches, I might do like a brooch group listing, or do some jewelry jars or jewelry subjects that would be kind of like style based. Like maybe I'll do a boho one or a fairy one. I don't know. So that's my plans for the jewelry. But those earrings I might even list on their own. This, oh, I love this. I don't know what this is, but I love it. Hold on, it's going to take me a second. It is a tad bit tangled. It has got a lot of different pieces, and it does not look like it is fastened. It is it, does it have a mark? I thought it had a maker's mark. but I think that was just something that was hanging down from it. Yes. Okay, I love this. Okay, this is giving me like very mixed vibes. Give me a little boho. This will give me a little possibly like whimsy goth. But this is a long drop necklace with some pendants hanging. I like this piece. This is very pretty. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We do have the lobster clasp, and then it does have some extenders on there. Okay, let me show you. It's got these are little, very skinny, kind of like antique gold chains. There's like 3 of them on each side. And then it goes down to 3 pendants. You have this one, which is a little rhinestone inside this little cage. And then the next one is this gold, this is all leather. It's this gold leather pendant here. Whoops, they're all twisting again. And then the last is the same chain that is on the, the chain is got a little tassel here. So you've got the double tassels and then also that little rhinestone. This is really pretty, and it is longer. So it would hit way down. Oh, I really like that. It's not branded, but once again, and look inside there's a little bit of gold in here. Oh, I love it. I love this. Okay. This is another piece that I'm not seeing any branding, but look at, like, if you can see where these are attached. It's very, like, filigreed, kind of. Okay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I would probably list this one on its own as well, because it's very interesting, and it is a style. Those longer necklaces are really supposed to be very popular right now. So, okay, this looks like maybe it's an Alex and Ani, which honestly, I know there was a point in time when Alex and Ani sold like hotcakes. Not so much. I had a new Tags, really beautiful one, and it was like new in the box, and it took eons to sell and sold for a very small price. Okay, this is marked Dune, D-U-N-E, Dune. Oh no, it is Alex. Okay, I can't read it. All right, we're going to pause, and I'm going to get my magnifying glass, and then we're going to be able to read things. It's going to be so awesome. Hold on, be right back. My husband always tells me, you need to have the right tools for the job. Okay, I'm just going to let that go. We're going to let it go, because he always thinks he's right. We don't need to tell him that he's right. He already knows it. Okay, this is also lighted. I love this. I got it on Amazon. It's also lighted, but I didn't put the batteries in because there's plenty of light. This says Dune Jewelry on one side. And then on the other side, it says... Made in the USA. I do believe. I have one that goes even more magnified, but it's very small to see. Yes. I think it is handmade in the USA, it says. Okay, so it's not Alex and Ani, but it is that type. It is from Dune Jewelry. And look at that. It's like, it's got like a little wave. It almost looks like a little wave. This would be great if you loved surfing, but it is this style of, it just kind of clasps on and off. Let's see. I do have small little wrists. If only the rest of me were small like my wrists. So very cute. All right. I will look into that. I don't really know anything. Okay, now I can't get it to unhook. I don't want to wear this because it's so dangly. It will drive me crazy. We're just going to shove it off my hand. No, that's not working. Okay. We're just going to talk while I take this off. I need to get it from the other direction. I got it. I can do it. Yes, watch a almost 60-year-old woman struggle to get a bracelet off. Okay. Such great entertainment. Anyway, I will look up the brand because I have never heard of that brand. I don't know if it's a national brand or it's some little boutique brand or something like that, but we will... Whew! Thought I was going to have to wear that for the rest of my life. Okay, next. We will look into it, though, because who knows? You never know. Oh, these are beautiful. I do not see any branding. Let's look under the microscope. I'm going to call it a microscope forever. Okay, I don't see any branding. But these are a rose gold and rhinestone earring. Let me get as close as I can. Aren't those beautiful? Here's the other one, so you can see that they are both in, can we get stop, in beautiful condition. They look silver, but they are actually rose gold. I am not seeing any missing jewels. These would be great for a wedding. You could wear them as a bride or a bridesmaid. They would be great for any kind of dressy event. So far, I'm really happy with this. Okay, I think we have a bracelet. Make sure that you remember your favorite piece as we go along so you can tell me. Okay, once again, I don't see any branding on this, but it is absolutely beautiful. It is kind of little crystals, clear crystals, faceted crystals, and these kind of ivory pearls, which I'm assuming are faux pearls. Yes, absolutely faux pearls. And let me get the clasp. There we go. You can do it. There we go. And there's the clasp. Isn't that, whoop. And if I do end up listing, when I list bracelets, I will put them on the little thing that, you know, the little cone thing. And so you can see what the actual measurement is. Same with rings. And so with the necklaces, I do lay them out and I show you beside a measuring tape, so it will show you where, you know, the regular length ends, and if there's an extender, how far that extends it, so you can get a good idea how far it's going to sit when you're wearing it. Okay, so far I'm really loving this box. Small is good, I guess. Well, I guess it was heavy, so I don't know. Does that make it smaller? Okay, this is another I'm assuming faux pearl piece. Let's just check to see, but I would assume this would be worth a lot of money if it was not. Okay, this is beautiful. This is gold tone. I'll just show you it spread out. Gold tone with the pearls inset. And then it's got like the little kind of like, I forget, like they're almost like a triangle shaped little rhinestones set around them. This is beautiful. The back, I'll show you the back. It looks pretty. It does not look like it has a lot of wear. I don't see any discoloration. So this again would be, let's show you what it would look like. This again would be a really beautiful piece for a wedding, a bridesmaid, that kind of thing. We are coming up to wedding season. Alright, so I know I'm wearing my cardinal shirt because I love cardinals and we have so many at our bird feeder. But I realized when I turned on the video it kind of looks like a nightshirt, but I wear it as just a Henley long sleeve t-shirt, so it may actually be a nightshirt. But who cares? I don't care. I don't think you care. Okay, I don't see any branding, any marks. I think these are faux turquoise, but it is a faux turquoise cuff bracelet, silver toned. It looks like it's in really good shape. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, yeah, this one is, it bends a lot, but it is very small. I could not get this on my wrist, so this is very, very small. So I'm not sure who actually would have a wrist small enough to wear this, but it is very, very beautiful. I will most likely list this because I think it's quite beautiful. And or maybe I'll do a grouping of Southwestern jewelry because turquoise is very quintessential Southwestern jewelry. All right. This is a big piece. Oh, okay, I love this also. Now this does have a little heart, and it is, I'm trying to see, to get it in exactly the right place to be able to see what it is. This is, it's like an OB maybe? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know this. It looks like an O, B. It's like the O goes up and then goes into the B. I don't know that. I will look that up. I will do a Google Lens. But look at this. Look at this collar. This looks like a shirt collar, doesn't it? Like a little Peter Pan shirt collar. I think this is adorable. How cute would that be with like a black top and it would look like you have a little jewelry collar? I mean, this is a collar necklace taken all the way. You know, there might be a little bit of wear on the back. It is silver tone, but and then black enamel. There might be like a tiny little bit of wear to the enamel, but it also just looks like it might just be fingerprints. Maybe one tiny little scratch on there, but nothing that would make it not look nice. I mean, you'd have to be really up close to see it. I will polish it up with a little, microfiber cloth to get the fingerprints off the enamel, but that's really pretty. I'm loving this box so far. You know, normally you want to see a lot of branded pieces for value, but I'm seeing a lot of pieces that aren't branded, but that I still think I would list because I think they're interesting enough. All right, next up, this looks like another bracelet. This is very pretty. I don't see any branding on this either, but okay. You have some little like, it's kind of it's a gold, almost like a coppery gold metal tone, and then it's got these little like yellowy orangey kind of little stones in here, little rhinestones. And then the chain, it's got like that lariat kind of a closure where you can make it as small or as big as this. So it would go, you know, it would go pretty big, and then you can tighten it down. Okay, so that's really cute. That's nice. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just go ahead and do the Betsy Johnson. Actually, you know what? I saw something I want to do first. Okay. This is kind of cool. Do you remember the bracelet? I think we got the necklace that matches, which, you know, I kind of think like, come on, ThredUp, that could have been a set and you could have put that together as one and given me another piece, but ThredUp will ThredUp, and that's okay. It also has the little, almost like a lobster clasp, but is this once again these little crystals? Faceted clear crystals, and then the pearls. Isn't that beautiful? But that is a really nice set. I'm going to actually put them together in one bag, and I will list these as a set. I mean, I think these are just, you know, it's very much got that coquette, but it's also got that old money kind of a feeling to it. So it's fit into a lot of different aesthetics, a lot of different, you know, types of people. People with different fashion tastes could definitely use that. And once again, it would be beautiful for a wedding. Okay. Oh, I love Betsy Johnson so, so much. Okay. Come on, switch around. There we go. These are $48. The price on the back is $48. These are new on the card. Look at these. How beautiful. So you've got this really like magenta flower, metal flower with the red rhinestone, and then you have the red rhinestone in the heart, and then up at the top where it would be front on your ears, there's another little white rhinestone, and then on the other side going the opposite direction. So you have, you know, the flower on the top on one and on the bottom on the other. I don't see anything missing. They look in great shape. These are amazing. I will absolutely list these. With Betsy Johnson, I'm always tempted to keep them, but I find myself, I've been having issues with this ear where when I wear a lot of earrings, especially heavier earrings, like my ear just starts bothering me. So until I get that resolved, I'm really not wearing a lot of bigger earrings. And when I'm wearing earrings, I'm usually wearing smaller ones. So it has to be something I'm like madly in love with if it's going to be, you know, larger and heavier like these. Not that these are that heavy, but just to me, they would feel heavy. So anyway, this Chef's Kiss. Okay, I believe we have 2 more pieces. And then I'm going to count them again to make sure I did not drop anything. That is always possible. Okay, guys. This is good so far. I am loving it. Okay, this is a very delicate, dainty little pendant. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Okay. It does feel like it has a tiny little kink in the chain. I could probably work that out. And it does look like it has some kind of a branding. Five? It looks like a 5. Okay, it has a little rhinestone in the back. And then I swear it looks like a 5. Or a G? A small G? I don't know. I'm going to hold this up. I don't know if you're going to be able to really make anything out with it, but it does look, it's either a baby G or it's a 5, depending on which way you hold it. I don't think you can see that, but it is just this very delicate chain. It does have the extender here, and then I'm going to try to hold this up so you can see it. But this is just a very delicate little, it's a disc, a gold tone disc, but it's got little cutout. It's very filigree in there. It's very cut out. It's absolutely, let me see if I can, it's absolutely beautiful. It's very hard to show small, but once again, this is beautiful. If you just like layering, you know, some delicate jewelry, or you like doing a larger piece and a smaller piece, this would be really nice. I will look this up and see what I can find out about it. Try to keep it from getting all tangled. I like to leave the things sticking out to try to keep it from tangling. There we go. All right, this is the last piece. And I left it to last because it was just really pretty. It's probably not going to be real anything, but you just never know. Okay, we have a ring. It definitely does look like it could be an amethyst. I don't know that I'm actually lucky enough to actually get anything that's like worth something, but I'm not, it's so hard to see in there. I am not seeing any markings that I can identify. No, I'm not seeing any markings. But it is very pretty, and it could be a garnet. We don't know. It does fit me. There we go. I will test the garnet and see, and I'll probably do a test on the silver part to see if it is. Oh, wow, that fits me perfectly. To see if it is sterling or anything like that. It's very beautiful. It's a square cut. That is lovely. Okay. There's a slight possibility, since it fits me perfectly, that I might keep it, because I do love garnets. All right. Okay, guys, let's count one more time just to make sure I didn't drop any pieces anywhere. I'm going to grab the plastic bag that came in and put them all back in the bag. I'm going to start with the big one again. I love this big one. This is great. So we've got this huge monster of a necklace. Number 1, these really pretty earrings. Number 2. Number 3, the Betsy Johnson. Number 4, the ring. Number 5, this beautiful, delicate little gold tone necklace. Number 6, pearls. Number 7 and 8, the necklace and bracelet set. Number 9, that really pretty bracelet. Number 10, this true collar bracelet. Number 11, turquoise bracelet. Oh, we missed one. Hold on. Number 12, these beautiful little rose gold earrings. Number 13 is the Dune bracelet. Number 14 is this amazing multi-material necklace. And then there's a 15 that I missed. It was so small. This is a pair of earrings. So we do have 15. None of them got lost in between. Okay, I gotta look and see. These are very cute. They have something on them. They look like a faux turquoise. And they just have some like gold foil, I believe, on top. I don't, and it's, they are posts. I do not see any markings. Yep, I don't see any markings. Let me hold up for you. These are very small too, but there it is. They're kind of like a faux turquoise stone, and then it almost looks like that gold is like a little gold, like that gold paper stuff they rub over. And it's different on both of them, so I do think that's what it is. So there we go. I think these are just costume, but very pretty. Okay, so that's 15. Now those are not something I think I would list. I'll probably end up putting those into a jewelry jar of some type at some point, maybe. Or maybe I'll sell them on whatnot. I don't know. Alright, guys. This is the first time using my new rating system. So let me know in the comments. You can either find a corresponding type emoji and leave it, or just write out the word. What would you call this? What would you rate it? I don't think it's a cockroach. I really don't. I don't even really think it's a squirrel, because I think there are a lot of pieces that I'm going to list, even though they're not necessarily branded. I'm gonna give it a flamingo. It didn't have enough exciting pieces to be a unicorn, but I'm gonna give it a flamingo. I think it's a flamingo. I really do. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Is it a flamingo? This hat does not fit me right. It's a little too big for me. Do you think it's a flamingo, or do you think it is something else? I'm gonna say flamingo. I would like to at some point go back and do some follow-ups and see what's sold out of the boxes. And if I do end up doing that with this particular one, I will definitely re-rate at that time. I am working very hard towards getting... Oh, I think I just saw a little rhinestone. I hope a rhinestone didn't fall out of something. I'm going to shove that back into one of these little bags in case that fell out of something, so I can use some jewelry glue and put it back. I don't remember what had tiny little rhinestones. I feel like it must have been that bracelet. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. Okay, I'm going to put it in this bag with this bracelet, because I feel like that's probably where it came out of. Alright, guys. Anyway, let me know what you would rate it. I do think this was worth the money. I do think I will be able to make a profit on it. Time will tell whether it's, you know, in a perfect world, I would love to double my money on mystery bags and boxes. That would be my ideal, would be to double my money. So let's see. I think that's a possibility with this one. I really do. Anyway, they're always fun. They're always so much fun to unbox. Remember that it is never too late to, you know, I think today I have to say it's never too late to just give yourself a break. Just give yourself a little bit of grace. And I am doing that as we speak, because I have, you know, once again gone like 2 weeks without putting out a video. I am going to put one out this afternoon. I meant to turn it on before I started recording, but I will do it right after I finish. But I had a migraine that kind of lasted for 2 days, which knocked me out a little bit. Trying to get my listings back up to where I was, you know, at the end of the year last year. You know, just so many things. It's just too many things and not enough time. The same for all of us, right? So, anyway, I'm giving myself a little bit of grace, and sometimes you need to do that for yourself. Sometimes you need to just accept that you can only do what you can do, and that it really is good enough. That good enough sometimes is great. And for me right now, good enough is great. And once I do that and take a little of the pressure off of myself that I'm putting on myself, then I can get things done much faster and much easier. I think when I build it up in my head that I'm so far behind, everything seems like such an ordeal. And I don't love editing videos. I don't enjoy it. I'm not good at it. I know I could be better at it, but I don't enjoy it to get better at it. So it's probably not going to happen. But, yeah, when I just take a little pressure off, I can just sit down and get it done. When I'm feeling like this, I'm like, I can't bear it. It's too much. So anyway, sometimes we just need to take a little of our own pressure that we put on ourselves off, and treat ourselves the same way we would treat someone else, and say, It's fine. It's really okay. All right, guys, I'm going to get this video edited and uploaded hopefully much quicker than the last jewelry one I did. And, you know, anything I find out about any of these before I edit, I will put on the screen. No promises that I will get to it and get it figured out beforehand. But if I do, I'll add things. If not, I'll try to go back and do a follow-up and see how everything went. But always you can check out my pages to see what I have listed and what I haven't. Or leave a comment if there's something you're like, hey, what did you ever find out about Watchamajuki? And it will remind me. I need to look into it more. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I so appreciate you. Subscribe, hype me up, notification bell, all the things. Comment, like, do all of that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys so much, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.